Well, welcome back to episode 3 of Training for Leadville, the series where I'm chronicling my training all the way up to the Leadville 100, along the way doing the Leadville Trail Marathon, and then the Silver Rush 50 before, kind of as training runs. So anyway, this week was much better than the previous week. If you didn't see that one, go back and watch that. I had a lot of things going on where it kind of got in the way of training, but that was life that week. And this week was much better for sure. So Monday started just like most Mondays for me, and that's with FMT, my functional movement training. I actually had a scan the week or Friday prior, I forgot to mention in last week's video, where kind of a re-examination, and my neck is greatly improving. The curvature is coming back and is getting where it needs to be. My hips, lower back area, is not showing a lot of signs of improvement yet, so hopefully in this last 10, 12 weeks of training, it'll improve more and look a little better. But anyway, this FMT session was really good. We did some focused things on the ankle because they knew I had rolled my ankle a couple months ago. I had some laser therapy there at the same chiropractic office. And so yeah, some good ankle work that day. And then later on that day, I was able to go out for my planned run, which was an hour and 15 minutes of an easy trail run, kind of along that 5 on the RPE scale. And I was supposed to get around 900 feet of elevation gain. I fell just a little bit short of that, but I was able to get about 804 feet of elevation gain, so still not a bad day. I wore the Solomon Aero Glides actually on the trail because it was urban trails, it was very easy. And so I wore these and they did really well on the trail. I was actually a little surprised with the really flat outsole, but yeah, I kind of impressed. Well, that takes us to Tuesday, and Tuesday was a double. So I had to get up early and run, and truth be told, I gotta be honest with you guys, I hate running in the morning unless it's going to like a long run. It's just, I don't know, this was supposed to be kind of a fasted run, wake up, don't eat breakfast, just go run. And I do not do well like that. Just the legs did not tend to wake up. But I did wear the Witten Max Cushion shoes again, so still working on those. They're feeling pretty decent for a $40 shoe, to be honest with you. But yeah, that run was just very easy, or supposed to be an easy pace, and my legs felt dead because of being in the morning. And then later on that evening after work, I did my second run, which was an hour with strides. So just an easy, gentle warm up, and then I did 10 30-second strides, focusing on form and quick turnover. For this run, I had the Track Smith Elliott runners. They're here somewhere, but I wore those. Those are great shoes. I'm really enjoying those. I will have that review out probably next week, potentially. I've got another shoe I've got to review, which we'll talk about in just a minute, but I want to get that review out as quick as I can. But that run felt much better later in the day. My legs, even after running in the morning, they're awake. They've been moving throughout the day, so that run went pretty well and got those strides done. So Wednesday was a conditioning day. So what that means is I had a run and some workouts. So I started the day with the workouts. I actually had to do 3 of the vert workouts that they have, which is a great thing about vert.run is they have a lot of workouts that are pre-done that you just kind of follow along. So the first one was a core workout. Then I did a strength workout and then kind of an agility balance type workout as well. All in for about, I think it was 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And then I went out for a 50-minute run immediately following that. And on that run, I was also wearing the Witten shoes for that run. And I did go on some trails, the urban trails that are pretty easy, but those shoes did well, did fine. And then afterwards, I've been continuing to take the Drip Drop hydration kind of drink, the recovery type drink sort of, or rehydration, I should say. And I've been enjoying those. They seem to be working and helping my recovery. I'm not getting cramps later in the day, that kind of thing. Real quick, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, and that is Vert.Run. I absolutely love Vert.Run for lots of reasons, but one of those is the specificity in workouts. Just like today, I just finished doing an uphill workout, and it gave me exactly what I needed to do, the RPE I needed to hit, how long, the distance, the elevation gain. It was very specific. And that's something I always struggled with, was building my own work plan where I had specific workouts and knowing what to do. So this takes all that guesswork out of it and puts it right there for you in the app. You can build it into your whatever watch you use, put it into there, go run with it, and it is fantastic. Highly recommend Vert.Run. Check it out in the description. There is a link to go download the app, whether that is an iPhone or an Android, and a coupon code to save 40% off your first month of training. Well, Thursday was kind of a double as well. I had my FMT as well in the morning and did some good strength workout there as well, kind of like I always do with them. It's just a good hour session with them. And then that evening after work, I went out for a downhill workout, and I actually got the Hoka Zinal 2s in the mail earlier that day, so I wanted to get out and test these, and man, they are nice. Let's just say that.
today's workout is an hour and 45-minute run. Supposed to be targeting about, I think it was like 1,300 feet of elevation gain. Pretty sure I'll probably end up with more than that on this route. But it's supposed to be easy on the uphills, not pushing, just easy effort, and then hit the downhills hard. So this is a downhill speed workout session. I got the Hoka Zinal 2s on right now, and they are feeling awesome so far. I'm really liking these. So we'll see how this goes. Well, I am glad I'm not gonna have to come down this trail because this is crazy rocky. Very rocky. Whew. But today I'm testing the Science and Sport Go electrolyte drink. Again, got this. Tastes good right now. Really good. Wish I had more though. I only brought the one flask for an hour and 45, so I'm gonna have to kind of limit my intake just a little bit. It's all good though. Oh man, well, that was fast. I hit that downhill hard. I'll put the splits on the screen, but whew, that was a good workout. I am drenched, mostly from hitting pine trees because we just got a really hard rainstorm today. And every time I hit a tree, I'd get just completely soaked. Just the branches that are hanging over the trail. These Zinal 2s, by the way, feel amazing on fast downhill descents. Holy cow. That Vibram Mega Grip light-based outsole. Oh man, it's perfect.
But as you can see, that was a great place to test a pair of shoes. We had a lot of rock, technical, rooty stuff, some dry, fast trails, a little bit of mud, all of that kind of mixed in there. So I got a good test of those. And I will definitely get that review out because these shoes, the Zinal 2s, do drop June 1st. So I will definitely get the review video out before that. Stay tuned. I'm really enjoying these as well. I've worn them later in the week, which you'll see in just a minute. But that was a real quality session. I got about 1,700, almost 1,800 feet of elevation gain, as well as a good bit of descent, a lot of fast speed coming down, and those shoes felt really stable. The Zinal 2s felt awesome. So a good quality session for sure. And Friday was a rest day, and this was a much needed rest day. I had been going for, I think, 6 days in a row with some good quality sessions in there. I think I had 2 kind of speed work type sessions in that. And it was, yeah, I was ready for a rest day. So I did the usual protocol. I hopped in the heat pod sauna blanket and I love that. Did that for a little while, I think about 40 minutes. And then after that, I jumped straight into the Air Relax recovery legs. And so that combination just works out really well for me. It really helps my body, I think, kind of speed up that recovery process. Well, Saturday was supposed to be a 2 to 2.5 hour easy run. And again, I took out the Hoka Zinal 2s and I really got to test them in some pretty extreme environments. Well, today's run is all about running at altitude. Starting the run at just over 9,500 feet, and I should be going up over 11,000 feet, depending on the conditions. We'll see. So far it's looking good. Only a couple of small patches of snow. It should be okay. That mountain beyond the trees, I believe, is Mount Big Chief, which is what I'm going to be circumnavigating on this run, I think. There's a cold stream right now. I really don't want to test the water shedding or the draining ability of these shoes right now. This water would be very cold. But I still got a lot to run. Maybe on the way back, although I don't think I come down this road. No. Today's route's a lollipop route. The first, like, I don't know, 1.2 miles are the same, and then it's a big loop, like I said, around Mount Big Chief, so we'll see how it goes. Lots of water runoff, lots of snow melt. All right, over 10,000 feet up now, and I should be above 10,000 for
I don't know, the next 7 miles, something like that. I don't know, for a while, and go higher. But feeling the altitude a little bit. The first 2 miles, I was definitely feeling the breathing. It kind of leveled out a little bit, but now I'm climbing, so you can tell I'm breathing hard. But we'll see. Today, I am testing the EFS from First Endurance hydration drink, electrolyte drink. So the serving size said to use 1 scoop, which was only like 110 calories and I think 26 grams of carbs. I'll put a little screenshot on the screen of what's in it. But when I have tailwind, I normally have 200 calories and about 600 milligrams of sodium and like 50 carbs. So I did about 1.5 scoops in each flash today, and doing it that way, it's very strong tasting. One scoop was pretty mild, but 1.5 is a lot. I don't know if I would want that flavor in like a 50K. So we'll see. And of course I also have the Huma gels and a pack of salt caps with me just in case. Or salt stick, chews, whatever they are. Oh, here comes that 4Runner back down. I wonder if it's impassable for him up above. I'm gonna wait for him to pass. On the high side. That seems like a lot of fun, 4-wheeling. Although, I'm doing the same thing without a $50,000 vehicle. So, I guess this is pretty cool too. Over 10,400 feet up, running pretty good. Trying to keep a slower pace, kind of in the 11s right now. Just moving steadily and feeling good, so that's really good. Well, about 10,500 feet up. Check out this view behind me though. Oh my gosh. Above the clouds. Except now there are no tire tracks, so I'll probably be getting in some snow. Oh yeah. All right, this is much slower than it was supposed to be. Oh my goodness, snow got deep. Perfect example now of why trail running is better than 4-wheeling. The Jeep couldn't get up here. This is easily 18-inch deep snow with drop-offs that are 2 feet or more. Oh, like right there. Oh yeah, I'm an all-terrain human. All right, over 11,100 feet up right now. Still have a bit more to go. Man, this is much slower and more difficult than it was supposed to be. That last mile was a 22-minute mile because I've been trudging in shin to knee-deep snow for the last probably mile or close to it. And I've got more to go, but these Hoka Zinal 2s with that built-in gaiter, I haven't brushed any snow away from my shoes. But look at this. Oh, if I can. Look at that. It is keeping the snow out of my foot, which is awesome, and working really, really well. So very happy with that. All right, let's trudge on. How cool is that? Little like, kind of an alpine lake. There's definitely a good bit of water in there. Stream, whatever you want to call it. 11,200 feet up. It's pretty cool. This is the high point of my route today, about 11,300 feet up, and I think I get the descend now. Hopefully I can run in some of this, because my gosh, it's been slow. I need to make up some time. Even the downhill running is so taxing, having to lift your feet up so high. Check out these prints I just found. That's a big elk or moose or something. Probably a moose. Hey, Mr. Moose, where you at? Ow. That got deep quick. My leg went up to my thigh and I fell. Oh wow, though, check this out. Way back there, the mountain peeking through the sunlight. This is a detour. I'm not supposed to be down here, but this is supposed to be a little lake. I'm trying to see if that moose might be down here because it's all his tracks. So I've been walking up this big area here. There's no signs, nothing. I'm trying to find my trail. I think this might be it. There's a fence and it's an opening in the fence. I don't know. It looks right according to my my GPX route. Stepped on a rock. Actually, I know it doesn't look right. Yeah, I just got the off-course alert. I'm gonna have to do some map recon here, see if I can figure out where I need to go. Another good reason to carry a phone is I've got Gaia GPS pulled up right now, looking at my map. See if this will show up. I don't know if you can see it or not. I think I'm right on the trail, and I found these other tracks. I don't think they're people. It looks like I don't know, it could be a person? No, that's definitely an animal. That's an animal. Maybe this is an old footpath, but it's only I don't know, half a mile to a mile, but it's straight down this gully, or this draw right here. Yeah, straight down this, I think, to a service road. Should be interesting. Definitely the most off-trail thing I've done yet in Colorado. I'm literally just going right down this draw between these two ridges, and there are trees down everywhere, so the footing is very precarious. Might step in between a tree branch and something, so I'd like to be running, but not safe. So I'm just gonna take my time. Oh man, and there are some deep drifts in here. But it looks right according to my GPX file as well, so okay. We shall see. All right, well, I made it down to a Forest Service road, or a very old one. Oh man, that was sketchy. I fell once, leg got stuck in between. It might have just been a really deep snowdrift. I mean, it was up to like my crotch, and fell awkwardly, but it's all right. Whew. My feet are cold though, because these Zinal 2s are very breathable, which means they're letting in a lot of snow right now, or a lot of melting snow on top of my foot. And so now my socks are wet and they're cold. Gotta get moving. What's up, man? Running, sort of, yeah. He's got his tires deflated quite a bit because obviously he's climbing, doing rock stuff, but it's gonna be interesting up there to see if he can make it much further because it's pretty sketchy. I was talking to him for a few minutes. He was giving him some intel. He's trying to get back kind of to where I came from, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Because there was, unless there's a road that I missed somewhere, it was trail straight at the side of a mountain that was bushwhacking, so. All right, onward.
goal of that run was to be at altitude and run at altitude. Obviously the snow slowed that down significantly, but I achieved the altitude goal. The average elevation for that run was 10,440 feet, and I got over 11,000, almost to 11,300 feet. So it was a good session for sure. A harder session than it was supposed to be because of that snow, but it was a good day. And that brings us to today, Sunday. So this was an uphill workout, uphill interval type session. It was supposed to be an hour and a half long, and it was a great run. Again, I took the Hoka Zinal 2s out, which just did fantastic. They're so lightweight. They really feel great on the trails. And it was a tough workout. The workout called for 300-foot intervals of elevation gain. So that was running at about I would say a 7 to 8 on the RPE scale. It was a hard effort, 3 times uphill, gaining about 300 feet, which for me took about 6 minutes on the hill that I chose on Iron Mountain. And it was tough for sure. I wanted to keep those legs turning over. After that session, I had to go into a kind of a 1.2-ish mile, 2 kilometer easier run, just kind of a cooling down, a mellowing session. And then back to the bottom of that hill where I ran the other intervals, and I had to do 2/10 of a mile climbs, and this was at a medium effort, but really focusing on that high cadence, that quick turnover, and being up kind of on the ball on the forefoot going up the hill. So it was a really good session. I got about 1,900 feet of elevation gain, and just a really great session. Quality work this week for sure. So rounding out the week, it was a really good week. I ended up with 60.2 miles and almost 7,500 feet of elevation gain. So it was a good quality week with some good speed work sessions, the uphill, downhill workouts that I did. Then also on top of that, with the FMT sessions, with the conditioning day where I had the workouts, I got almost 3 hours of workouts in as well. So definitely a good week, much better than the previous week, and hopefully build on this going forward in the next probably 2 weeks, because then it'll be into taper for the Leadville Marathon, which is on June 17th. Well, that was it for this week. Let me know how your training has gone this week. If you were also training for the Leadville 100 or maybe another 100-mile mountain race, let me know. I'm curious to see how your training is going. Anyway, thank you for watching. I do appreciate you all for following along on this journey. If you haven't already, go ahead and scroll down and click that thumbs up button. It does help out the video a lot and my channel. And while you're down there, you can click subscribe as well if you're new, and you can see more content like this in the future. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next episode.